The highlights of today's defense news, 20th of January 26. Rafale fleet 35 F-3R jets set for F-4 upgrade with AESA radar, IRST, helmet cues and network-centric enhancements. Mistral Solutions bags 100 crore rupees DRDO-BEL radar deal. Defense Minister launches Nagpur ammo plant. IMF boosts India's FY26 growth outlook to 7.3% amid robust momentum, flags future moderation. Defense Minister flags off first batch of guided Pinaka to Armenia from Solar Defense and Aerospace Limited. Paras Defense initiates 500 crore rupees investment to establish India's first domestic semiconductor hub for thermal imaging. Apollo Microsystems to invest 300 crore rupees in new defense manufacturing facility in Hyderabad. Krishna Defense executes JV agreement with VABO Composites to set up advanced composite manufacturing unit in India. India and UAE cement strategic defense ties with a comprehensive pact to drive investment in Dholera Industrial Hub. In the global highlights, Kentucky secures a significant 205 million contract extension with the UK MOD for mission critical training support. Eurotrophy signs 330 million euros contract with KNDS Deutschland for Trophy APS on Leopard 2A8 tanks. US DARPA taps Shearwater AI to extend drone flight endurance. UK's wind racers to establish T&D MRO facility in Ukraine by January 27. The news in detail. Recent disclosures from French aviation sources indicate advanced negotiations for a substantial Rafale acquisition by the Air Force. The proposed contract encompasses 114 new-build Rafale F-4 aircrafts, complemented by the mid-life upgrade of 35 extant Rafale 3FR platforms to F-4 configuration. The retrofit of the 35 Rafale 3FR aircraft to F-4 standard incorporates pivotal avionics and systems upgrades. These include an enhanced AESA radar with extended range and multi-track target tracking, an infrared search and track sensor for passive detection, helmet-mounted cueing displays for improved pilot situational awareness, and full-spectrum network-centric warfare architecture with a hardened communication link. A standout element of the deal involves at least 24 of the new 114 aircrafts being produced to the forthcoming Rafale F-5 specifications slated for post-2030 delivery. The F-5 variant introduces groundbreaking technologies like AI-driven sensor fusions for faster decision-making, next-generation electronic warfare suites to counter advanced threats, and capabilities for manned-unmanned teaming. This allows Rafales to orchestrate drone swarms in combat, extending their reach and lethality without risking additional pilots. Due to the sensitive nature of F-5 technologies, these aircraft will be fully manufactured in France rather than under India's Make in India framework. This decision underscores the high-stakes transfer of proprietary systems, ensuring France retains control over intellectual property while still committing to long-term collaboration. It reflects a pragmatic balance between technology security and strategic partnership. Axis Cadis Technologies subsidiary Mistral Solutions has clinched a significant 100 crore rupees contract. The contract, awarded under the auspices of DRDO and Bharat Electronics, entails the supply of signal and data processing units along with associated spares. Deliveries are slated over a 2-year period, underscoring the project's emphasis on reliable, sustained production. Mistral Solutions, renowned for its prowess in defense electronics, will leverage its specialized capabilities in signal processing and data handling to fulfill this order. These units form the critical brain of the LLTR Ashwini radar, enabling real-time detection and tracking of low-altitude targets like drones, aircraft, and missiles in cluttered environments. The LLTR Ashwini radar, designed as a lightweight transportable system, operates in the S-band frequency offering enhanced mobility for forward deployment along borders or in tactical scenarios. The Defense Minister inaugurated India's first fully automated medium caliber ammunition manufacturing facility at Solar Defense and Aerospace Limited in Nagpur on 18th of January. The plant is designed to produce 30 ammunition critical for the Indian Army and Navy with advanced automation ensuring precision, safety and high volume output. It represents a major step in the government's push for self-reliance in defense while also being export-oriented. The inauguration included the flagging off of the first batch of guided Pinaka rockets to Armenia by leveraging private sector capabilities. The facility highlights India's growing defense industrial base, combining domestic supply with global competitiveness and positioning Solar Group as a key player in ammunition manufacturing. Paras Defense has announced a 500 crore rupees investment for a semiconductor facility focusing on chiplet integration and system in package technologies. Deep research indicates this move targets India's total reliance on imports from Israel and Europe for thermal imaging sensors used in missiles and night vision devices. By localizing production, Paras aims to capture a major share of the 2,500 crore annual domestic requirements, ensuring the sensitive electronic brains of weapon systems are manufactured indigenously. Krishna Defence announced this execution of a joint venture agreement with VABO Composites, a globally recognized specialist in advanced composite solutions. The strategic partnership aims to establish a state-of-the-art composite manufacturing unit in India, strengthening the country's indigenous capabilities in high-performance materials for defense and aerospace applications. The joint venture marks a significant milestone in Krishna Defence's long-term strategy to expand its advanced manufacturing footprint and support India's defense modernization initiatives. By combining Krishna Defence's deep understanding of the Indian defense ecosystem with VABO Composites' technical expertise and proven global track record, the partnership is expected to deliver world-class composite structures tailored to the evolving needs of the Indian Armed Forces and allied sectors. The proposed composite unit will focus on design, development, and manufacturing of advanced composite components and assemblies, including lightweight, high strength structures critical for defense, aerospace, and other strategic applications. The facility is expected to leverage cutting edge technologies, stringent quality systems, and globally benchmarked manufacturing practices to meet both domestic and international standards. India and UAE signed a strategic defense pact and investment commitment for the Dholera Industrial Hub. Deep research indicates the partnership leverages UAE wealth funds to develop defense manufacturing clusters in India. The pact focuses on co-production of hardware and joint R&D in aerospace and maritime defense. This integrates Make in India with UAE's vision for global investments, positioning India as a primary maintenance destination for the Arab world. Now let's have a look at some global news. From Germany, Eurotrophy GmbH has finalized a deal worth 330 million euros with KNDS Deutschland to supply the Trophy Active Protection System for the German Army's Leopard 2A8 tanks. The 2A8 is the first Leopard model designed from the ground up to feature fully integrated APS. The system uses radar to detect and neutralize incoming ATGMs and RPGs before impact. This contract is part of Germany's framework deal for 123 tanks, setting a new survivability standard for NATO armored units in contested environments. News from DARPA. DARPA has selected Shearwater Aerospace to provide AI software that helps drones exploit wind currents to extend flight endurance. Shearwater has been selected by DARPA for its Albatross program, which seeks to use weather-informed mission planning and real-time sensing of dynamic wind conditions to enable unmanned aircrafts to harness energy from the atmosphere. Under the agreement, Shearwater will supply its advanced automated mission planning and micro-weather forecasting technology to support autonomous soaring demonstrations. The company's smart flight system, already used in defense and logistics applications, combines AI-powered micro-weather intelligence with real-time guidance to continuously adjust flight paths. Rather than treating weather as a constraint, this software anticipates atmospheric shifts and uses them to extend UAV endurance without adding new hardware or sensors. The prime contractor, Physics AI, with support from Applied Aeronautics, will run a series of flight demonstrations in coming months to evaluate how software-enabled planning boosts persistence across different environments. UK unmanned aircraft system manufacturer Windracers is looking to establish a facility in Ukraine by January 27 for test and evaluation and manufacturing, repair and overhaul of UASs. Ukraine Operation Windracers will be looking to add fixed infrastructure in Ukraine as the company plans to increase the number of its Ultra UAS in the country. The company's goal is to produce more than 100 Ultra UAS at its facilities in the United Kingdom by January 27. Windracers previously worked with unnamed Ukraine companies to test new sensors and payloads integrated onto the Ultra UAS in Ukraine. That's the news for today. We hope you have enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.